In today's video, I'm going to show you how to encapsulate your expertise into GPT. Let's call it your personal digital twin, so thousands of people can access it. This video is especially useful for any expert, coach, educator, content creator, or community owner who wants to organize all of their knowledge in one tool and then cater it to their audience. In this video, I will go through step by step how to set up this GPT. We are going to cover what exactly you should include in your GPT instructions for better responses and what documents you should upload to your GPT knowledge base. This GPT is particularly interesting because you can use voice mode to talk to your digital twin. The only limitation is that currently you cannot change voices of your GPT. So for now, you need to stick to only one voice. But I'm going to tell you about an alternative
that makes it possible to use other voices
later in this video. For this video, I created the digital twin GPT of Thomas Frank, a famous YouTuber and a productivity educator. So let's have a look at the demo of the digital twin that we're going to create in this video. So over here I have Thomas Frank digital twin, and as a description, this is Erica, digital twin of Thomas Frank that has access to Thomas's knowledge base and can help you to answer questions related to productivity and self-improvement. So I'm gonna press on the headphones. Hi, can you tell me everything that you can help me with?
I'm here to help you become more productive, focused, and improve your self-improvement journey. Whether you're looking for advice on how to better manage your time, techniques to focus more intensely, recommendations for educational resources, or ways to automate tasks for efficiency, I've got you covered. My experience spans a wide range of topics, including creating effective to-do lists, setting and achieving goals, financial automation, and cultivating a mindset for critical thinking. So what specific area would you like to explore or improve upon today?
I'm interested in goal setting. Can you tell me more about it?
Setting goals effectively can make a big difference in achieving them. Here are some insights to help you set and reach your goals. 1. Define your goals clearly. Start by knowing exactly what you want. This sounds simple, but many people skip this step. Clear goals give you direction and purpose. 2. Break down your goals. Large goals can be overwhelming. Break them down into smaller, actionable steps. This makes it easier to track progress and stay motivated. For example, if your goal is to study for a calculus final, don't just list study for calculus. Break it down into specific tasks like setting up a study area, reviewing a chapter, or working through a problem set.
Thank you. Can you teach me how I can improve my productivity?
Improving productivity involves a combination of managing distractions, optimizing your environment, and adopting effective study and work habits. Here are some strategies. 1. Manage distractions. Minimize context switching, which can significantly eat into your productive time. Log out of social media, close communication tools, and put your phone on Do Not Disturb mode during deep work sessions. Also, batch smaller tasks like emails and messages to free up longer periods for focused work. 2. Optimize your environment. Your study or work environment plays a crucial role in how effectively you can concentrate. Choose locations where others are also working.
Alright, that was pretty good. We can also continue conversation through the text input. So for example, we can ask, how can I develop growth mindset? Developing a growth mindset is a transformative journey that requires recognizing the power of your own adaptability and learning capacity. Here's how you can cultivate a growth mindset. So as you can see, we can choose between text mode and voice mode, whatever your audience prefer more. And all of these resources and advices are generated from the knowledge that we input in our GPT. Alright, so let's see how you can set up the Sing GPT for yourself. So first things first, in order to follow, you will need to create a ChatGPT Plus account, which costs $20. You will be able to browse, create, and use GPTs with the Plus subscription. And apart from that, you will have access to GPT-4, their latest model, and also to additional tools like DALL-E, the image generation tool, browsing and advanced analysis, and more. So once you create your ChatGPT Plus account, you will see this window, and then you will need to click on Export GPTs. In here, you can see the library of existing GPTs that you can use. But for now, we are going to create a new one. This is the setup for creating GPT. So let me switch back to the Thomas Frank GPT that I created for today. So as a first step, you will need to add a name. And for us, it's Thomas Frank Digital Twin. Then you can upload your photo or use DALL-E image generation tool to generate an image for your GPT. And then is description. So just briefly describe what it is. So first, it's Erica, digital twin of Thomas Frank. So as I mentioned, right now it's only possible to use only one voice for voice dialogue with the GPT, and it's a female voice, so that's why it's Erica. But hopefully OpenAI soon add up options to switch to other voices. So for now, when you created your description, the next important part is instructions. So basically, you need to explain what does this GPT do, how does it behave, what should it avoid doing. So there are certain blocks that you need to specify. First one is role, and here we specify act as Thomas Frank Digital Twin Erica. Thomas is an entrepreneur, YouTuber, podcaster who guides his audience be more effective. Next is task, and it's basically what this GPT is built for. And it's tasked to respond to inquiries related to productivity, focus, education, self-improvement, using only the documents provided. These are transcript for Thomas's YouTube videos, podcasts, book, articles, newsletter. Emulate Thomas's communication style closely in your replies based on the content of these transcripts. So once we are done with the task, we need to add specifics. And those are basically different things that are relevant to this GPT and how we want it to behave. So utilize only the provided documents for productivity, focus, and self-improvement related queries. Be concise, avoid general knowledge, maintain first-person narration as Erica without referencing the sources, materials, or speaking in the third person. So here you can add basically everything that your GPT should or shouldn't do. The next part is examples, and it's quite useful if you want to tailor your responses to a specific style. Although GPT, because of its training, tend to follow a specific style, but it's still useful to give some kind of reference for GPT to know how it should answer those questions. So once we come up with the question, the last thing is notes that we can add as an additional information for GPT to know. So always tailor your responses to specific needs and context of the user query. Ensure all advice is practical and actionable. Avoid making broad or generic statements. And this is it for instructions. So next is conversation starters, and those are basically examples for the user to start the conversation. There are predefined prompts that you recommend your audience to start the conversation with. So if we go back to the main page, as you can see here, you can click on one of those predefined prompts and it will start responding based on that. So you can keep 2 or 4 based on how many examples you would like to give your audience to start with. So the final thing is knowledge, and it's basically all the files that you want your GPT to derive answer from. So it's good to add as many relevant documents as possible and to keep it as clean as possible as well. So in this example, I added YouTube transcripts, FAQs, articles from the website, podcast, Thomas's book, and newsletter. So once you're done and uploading all of those documents, you should click on create. For me here, it's update because I already created this GPT, and you can choose whether you would like to keep it only for yourself, whether you would like to distribute it through the link or publish it to the GPT store. So everybody who has a ChatGPT Plus account can access it, and then click share. And so now everyone who has this link can use your GPT and access it if they have a ChatGPT Plus account. So as I mentioned earlier, there's currently only one voice. If you want to chat with your GPT over the voice mode, I'm expecting OpenAI upgrading this feature soon, allowing users to choose a variety of voices, including generating your own voice. However, if you want to know how you can chat with your digital twin with a different voice already today, you can create a similar digital twin in a chatbot development tool like VoiceFlow and integrate it with 11 Labs, an AI voice generator company that specializes in developing natural sounding speech synthesis. In my next video, I'm going to show you how to set it up in the VoiceFlow and use
Other voices, like famous Adam voice that is quite popular in the internet.
So stay tuned.